People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. First thing that is popping in the news. People, like you've always heard me say, there's always 2 to 3 sides to the story. Her side, his side, and the truth. Now, people, sometimes there is miscommunication, there is misunderstanding. I am speaking specifically about an incident that I spoke about yesterday, maybe about 24 hours or so ago, in which a lady, a customer of NCB, National Commercial Bank, she was a victim of hacking, scamming, whatever you want to call it. Now, people, apparently this lady got a call and the person said they were calling from NCB. They need to verify, validate some information, meaning password, this, that. Don't know if she voluntarily gave them her password, whatever username, and some sorts of token. Me no know. However, she said that they stole a whole bunch of money from her account, and when she called NCB, NCB was not really helpful. As a matter of fact, there was a freeze on her account, and I guess that is standard for whenever your information or account is under investigation. So therefore, they can get to the bottom of it. However, during that time, you are a victim, and then you are a victim once again. However, people, I guess that is what companies do for basically safeguard themselves, for make sure that persons are legitimately making complaints. So people, after I did that video, a friend of mine reached out to me, and she has some sorts of connection with some people in the NCB. And people, this is what NCB affiliate had to say about the whole situation. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Okay, so regarding the voice note that was just shared, the lady unfortunately is very much misinformed. No one has access to your passwords, whether NCB staff or, of course, the outsourced customer service, that is HGS. No one has access to your passwords unless you give it to them, whether she did it over the phone or she received a text message to say, hey, your account has been compromised and they need to click on this link urgently to reset your password. And unfortunately, persons fall for that scam and end up putting their username and password in a fraudulent system, and that's how these fraudsters come by your username and password. So what they probably do is to, of course, call you and just ask you for the token at the time they are now looking to utilize your account to do their fraudulent activities. So just to reiterate, no one has access to your passwords without you providing it to them. It's important to remember not to share your password, because NCB never asks you for your password, never sends you links to do any form of actions, right? So that is very important to note. Yes, HGS manages accounts just like many of the other companies across the globe. Amazon outsources their customer service. So, I mean, banks across Jamaica, the Caribbean, and the world outsource their customer service as well. So, I mean, that they have access to assist customers. It does not give them access to passwords. NCB staff don't have access to passwords for customers' online banking accounts. So it's just something to note. She did make some good points, meaning you need to ensure you protect your personal information. No one will call you asking for your token number or asking for your password. It is important to keep this information private. You don't share this. NCB never asks you for that information. Will not call you for that, right? It's unfortunate that she would have gotten caught up in that scam. Unfortunately, the different communications that we send out advising customers not to share certain information, it will not reach everyone, or not everyone will be able to read what is sent out, whether via email or social media and so on. But this voice note that she sent out may help persons to remember not to share their private details with anyone, regardless whether it's HDS or NCB.
Now, people, first thing first, whenever I do any sorts of thing, my intention is not to defame the character or that business, be it NCB, because people, truth and the fact is that it happens to every bank in Jamaica. Every financial institution in Jamaica, their customers and that institution are a victim. However, most of the time these banks have some sorts of insurance. However, it is usually the customer who is mostly inconvenienced and whose account is basically locked and pending. So we saw that this young man, he explained everything professionally. He was very clear, he was concise. He made it abundantly clear that, listen, NCB, no other bank actually gives out or has. These call center, they don't have access to your password and the username. It is only when you go on their platform, meaning on the net, and you're asked to put it in, you put it in. And I am sure if their security is proper, the people, they are not seeing it. However, when the password and the username is coordinated, it gives you access or entry. So therefore, very important. Don't give out your password. Don't give your username. NCB affiliates customer service will not ask for that. So therefore, whenever you see anybody ask for that, you know, say, the scammer them there. And people, one thing that we know about these scammers, they are very convincing. Them can basically sell ice to an Eskimo. So therefore, if you are not sharp, they are going to take advantage of the situation. The next thing is that I said yesterday that they outsource it to some call center, and obviously most of these call centers, them have all kind of young people that work there. These young people like the hype life. These young people don't know how much they are paid. I am sure that it is less than if NCB was to monitor their accounts in the bank in a brick and mortar situation. It is cheaper for them. It is more financially better for the company. So therefore, that is why they do it. However, people, it is actually the new wave. Every company, be it Fortune 500 companies, Jamaica, anywhere in the Caribbean, anywhere around the world, they do the same thing. So people, like me say, it has to be an effort with these financial institutions and the customers. If there's any sorts of lapse in the security, be it that the scammer them call you and you give out the token, give out your password, give out your name, username, then of course it is going to get compromised. So therefore you heard the man say, listen, don't give out your password, don't give out your username. NCB or any other financial institution will not call and ask for this. It is the scammers who are doing it. So people, me just say, if you follow the rules and regulation, if you listen, and if everybody come together, you can clamp this out. However, whenever you get convinced, whenever you get scammer and sham, pretty much you are equally liable, equally responsible for whatever takes place. Point blank and period. So people, at the end of the day, it is obvious that there is some sorts of information, be it inside or external, that is being leaked. Meaning that the employees at these financial institutions, not everybody is honest. The employees at these call centers, they are looking to supplement their income. And if the average 20-year-old in Jamaica is given an opportunity to make much more than he makes presently at his present job, he is going to basically take the bait. He is going to be influenced to do the wrong thing. So people, me just say, if you do what you have to do, maybe we can clamp out this problem. Maybe persons won't be taking advantage of you. So people, do what is right, or something wrong is going to happen to you. And people, believe me, I don't know, I don't have a definite figure. I know that it is millions of dollars, probably hundreds of millions of dollars, probably billions of dollars that has been lost, theft, or scam by these scammers in Jamaica and people. I am sure that it is not all people in Jamaica, people in Africa, everywhere that scamming is going on, they are basically taking advantage of the situation because they can be on a computer somewhere halfway across the world and still take people money, still a thief with their link in Jamaica. So people, me just say, be very careful, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.